Hello my friends, John LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing. And in this episode we're going to take a look at the expansion to this war of mine. This is Tales from the Ruined City. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside this guy. And as usual folks, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can help build up my fan base. Okay, so I decided to get this expansion for this war of mine, which is a very gut-wrenching but realistic and I'd say satisfying solo game to play. Again, it's gut-wrenching, right? This is a very difficult game from a thematic standpoint. I think it's kind of important because it reminds us just how brutal a war can be on the population. And so, given everything that's been going on lately, my thoughts, of course, and prayers have been with the Ukrainian people. And it reminded me of this game, and I decided that I needed to break it back out and kind of just get myself a little bit emotionally bound to the kind of sufferings that war has. All right, but I'm not going to get into that any more than I already did. So, looking at this expansion here, we have this diary, and this is going to contain a whole bunch of stories like it did in the base game with different things. Different scenarios are also in here. Then we have these do not open unless instructed things from the scenario. So these are kind of our expansions you can kind of earn, which is cool. So you got A, B, C, D, and E envelope there with some components in there, most likely cards. Oh, and I should have said on the back of the box here, I did like that you do get kind of a feel for everything that's in there. I know it's an expansion, so you can't really see it splayed out, but I do appreciate that. We have our rule book here. Gives us probably the new information on the game modules. Yep, right here. The incidents here. Farmer's market. And a little more on the sewers. And then talks about the envelopes. Then we have what looks like our scenarios. We have blood in the snow. Okay, which is double-sided there. We have a setup card here. Has to do with changes in the rules, so that's most likely going to be part of how you deal with all this stuff. Side-by-side scenario. A refugees scenario. Epidemic scenario. And the you and me scenario. All right. Cardboard wise, these things we have no problems falling out. Look, they just came out right now. So these are the, all right, well, we're punching them. These are the sewer tiles. They're medium thin, but they are pretty rigid, which is good. They do have a little texture on them, and there's some information on them as well. So you've got a bunch of these. Then we have some more cardboard components over here and over here. A couple of miniatures. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So you've got this guy right here. Got a little cat. Oh, he's so cute. Couple other folks. These miniatures are fine. Look, these are three of them, I guess. So these are three. Maybe they're like bandits or something. Here's maybe like an old refugee. Another old refugee, and then maybe this is the new player here. All right, this fell out of my punch card. And then we have the cards here. So let's take a quick look. What do we have? How do they look and feel, etc. All right. So no texture on these cards. They're smooth, but they are thick enough where you probably don't really need to sleeve them if you don't want to. All right. So each of these things looks like you've got some objective information, stuff on the cat. So what are the visitors about, events, some residential cards, night raids, So lots of stuff going on here. Some story stuff for different characters with information on there. And then aid zones, which are all different things that you can go to in that scenario, you and me. So you can see each of these cards has to do with a specific scenario that I flipped over here. Like this one's the refugees scenario. And here's some more on the refugees. So you're going to get a different feel here. It looks like, you know, when you choose which scenario you're going to want, you're going to be doing different gameplay tropes and different things that are going to be happening. So that's that. I like the artwork on the cards. I always did. I thought they did a good job making this thing feel appropriately gloomy and just kind of, you know, down and difficult. All right, so we've got a character card here. This is Emma. Yep, that was the person who didn't look very happy. I wouldn't be either if I was in this game. Then you've got some rooms and corridors, so all these different things have to do, I'm sure, with scenarios and how you're, you know, going through there. All right, so lots of different stuff there. Desperate measure cards. These seem to be here no matter what. For once and done kind of thing. And then wares, so more stuff. Comes with, it looks like you've got a bunch of different things going on here. And then some other stuff. These are the wares. Okay, so that's what we got here, folks. I like the way it looks. I think it's going to appropriately blend in with the base game just fine. And I'm very much looking forward to experiencing, you know, this kind of off narrative, I should say. I don't know, just felt like it was time to play this game again, and I thought about picking up the expansion when I made that my mind up. All right, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Whatever you do, I hope you're safe, and I hope that you enjoy the next game you play. Take it easy, everybody.